Most of this month already has been dominated by above average heat. Now this weekend, the exception, we saw a couple of days that were a little bit cooler. Yesterday was kind of cloudy, dreary, a nice little change of pace because as we go into the rest of this week, things are heating back up, back to above average, all thanks to this big ridge of high pressure that's going to be taken over the region as we move through the entirety of this week. We are also looking at very dry conditions out there, so not expecting a lot of improvement in the drought as we are heading into a sunny, dry and warm week. We're looking at drought conditions here in the Denver area in that severe category. We still have extreme and exceptional drought up in the high country, and that today is where we are looking at some red flag conditions. We do have red flag warnings in place this afternoon for the counties that you see in red from 1 until 8 today. Looking at winds gusting around 30 to 35 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, those similar counties under fire weather watches, so again, the precursor to our red flag warnings, likely to see more elevated fire weather concerns Tuesday, even extending us into Wednesday as things just continue to stay hot and dry. Also a little on the breezier side, but most of our wind today is going to be situated up in the high country. Maybe a touch of a breeze at times here in the Denver area, but it's going to feel great this afternoon. By tomorrow, wind speeds will pick up just a little bit more, especially so into the foothills and the mountain communities as well. As far as what we've got going on this Monday, not much of anything. Yesterday, a cool and cloudy day. Today, abundantly sunny and warm. Temperatures right around where they should be this time of year. We're looking at highs in the low 80s here in the Denver area. More 80s for the eastern plains, 60s, 70s, and 80s up in the high country, and then we're in the 90s for the western slope this afternoon. Taking you into tonight, we cool down into the 50s. Pretty quiet, very pleasant overnight. And then by tomorrow, there it is, the 90s. They're back. Lots of sunshine. We're heating right back up. Winds around 15 miles per hour here in the Denver area. Across the state, tomorrow, anticipating most of us to be warming up around 10 degrees up toward or over toward the western slope, not warming up quite as much, but still staying hot. Temperatures in the mid 90s there. Here in the Denver area, low 90s, more 80s and 90s for eastern Colorado tomorrow afternoon. And here is our fire weather outlook for tomorrow. We are looking at more elevated fire weather concerns. That includes the northeast Denver or the northwest metro up into the northeast as well, and then heading into the northeastern plains for tomorrow afternoon. This is a very similar picture as we go into Wednesday as well. So a couple of days here where we're watching that potential for some more elevated fire weather. Look at our highs on Wednesday, 97 degrees Wednesday afternoon. Wind speeds will also be a bit stronger on Wednesday also. We'll cool down a touch by Thursday back into the 80s, so not as hot, but then we heat right back up Friday and Saturday with more 90s in the forecast, tracking some chances for some very isolated showers and storms as we go into the weekend.